3 practical solutions to the problems of living in a toxic world. And the first solution is to learn what the most sprayed crops are. This list is sometimes referred to as the dirty dozen, but number 13 on the list probably isn't much better. Some crops cost a little more to buy organic because pesticides aren't used very frequently on those crops anyway. Others nearly require pesticide usage to stay alive, so those are going to run a bit more expensive. I do recommend buying organic fruits and veggies. It's not that the organic label means nothing, it just doesn't guarantee a clean product. One thing that you can do, and this is sort of a bonus, is if you can't buy something organic, you can use the baking soda trick where you make a solution out of 1 teaspoon of baking soda to 1 quart or liter of water, mix it up, and then use it to soak your fruit or veggie. Let it soak for 15 minutes or so, and then strain out the solution, and then rinse the baking soda off. This is actually a proven way to remove a large quantity of the contaminants from the exterior of your produce. Unfortunately, this doesn't work for removing the contaminants from the inside of the plant. Plants that have spent a lot of time in the soil soaking up toxins are hard to make clean. So those are the ones that I would say you want to focus on buying organic. The second solution is to research actual companies. And this applies especially for prepackaged foods. I said before, if a company doesn't come out and say on the label that it's probably not a thing. So if it doesn't say organic, it's not organic. If it doesn't say non-GMO, it is GMO. At least you kind of have to assume. There's probably some exceptions here and there. And unfortunately, for now, more and more, you have to assume that if the company doesn't test their products, especially for grains, for glyphosate residue, it means that they likely contain some degree of contamination. Do your research and see that the company's website says something or anything about testing for contamination, especially when it comes to your grains, your cereals, and stuff that you can't really grow as easily at home. Which leads us to practical solution number 3, and the one that chances are if you're watching this video, you're already doing at some level, whether big or small, and that is grow more of your own food. Growing your own food is one of the most surefire ways to know exactly what went into that food that you eat. It sounds obvious because it is. It's almost like that's how people have done it for most of human history. Not saying that everyone has to grow their own food. I'm not saying that growing your own food is easy, but we need more people taking responsibility for moving us forward toward a less centralized, fully organic food system that doesn't have to rely on unsustainable practices. And the way that you can start contributing toward that is just by growing a little bit of, for yourself.